That is going to be between the one and only Webbo, the beneficiary of Mr. Humbledink's gifted sub a little bit earlier on. Going to be stepping in that cage up against Kenmure, who is undefeated this far into the season. 1-0 right now. These guys will be matching up in lightweight, which is a fun weight class. I don't think we've been in lightweight here this evening. At the very, very first fight, but we know what Webbo brings to the table, J-Dime. This man is a grappling menace, but Kenmure is one of those guys that's savvy. He's been around the block, and I'm sure he's seen stars like Webbo's in the past, so we'll have to see which guy's able to dictate the pace of this fight.
Yeah, I'm interested in this because Webbo's known to be a grappler, but someone matched him up with Lucky for some reason, and he was a striker, and he was just beating up Lucky, right? So will he take that confidence, right, and think he's a striker too? Because even though it is Lucky, he's, when you whoop somebody like that, you think you could strike. You fall in love with your hands. Like it happens.
Absolutely.
You think that's what's happening here? I mean, he did pick a striker.
He is Max Holloway. He is Max Holloway, man.
He did pick Max Holloway. He might be thinking that's what it is. I don't think it's a bad pick. You know what's crazy about Max? He's like tall for no reason, bro. Like, cause he got short arms for his height.
He has 69-inch reach.
You don't want to be that tall if your arms are like, you might as well not even have the height advantage. Like, you're still at a reach. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're still like having to get in close.
That's so crazy.
He's got the kicking
That is crazy.
reach. He's got the kicking.
That's true. That's true. He does have the kicking reach. Nice.
Nice. Yes, absolutely. Bit of combination letting fly from Kenmure, a man that loves his combinations.
Oh my.
Kenmure's not like a... Go on, bro.
No, I was just gonna say, if I'm Holloway, I'm not trying to trade. You can't go band for band with Masvidal. Let's be honest, okay? You're about to get knocked out.
He's going to have the chin health advantage, right? But still, the power definitely going to be favoring Masvidal massively. For me, it's all about whether or not Webbo is going to work the body, and he is. I mean, look, we may be wrong. Maybe this guy's working on his hands like that. I think that's what we're seeing.
Not wrong. We're not wrong.
Do you know what, J-Time? You're absolutely right, my man. I don't know why I ever doubted us. We are never wrong.
We never get it wrong here. The commentary booth says everything correct.
Impeccable, bro. Untouchable. Undefeated. The commentary booth. Whoa! Webbo getting a knockdown, though. Trying to prove us all wrong. Eating those words. He's looking good, man. He's looking good. The pull counters, everything.
He letting him punch his block too much.
I mean, Kenmure is kind of like, he's keeping with orthodox boxing combinations so far. He did double up on an uppercut a moment ago. Maybe a little bit of frustration setting in with some of the head movement of Webbo, but...
I'm going to tell you the problem.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like much, but when people are 1-2ing your block like that, that adds up. That is like another form of block breaking that a lot of people don't take into consideration. Absolutely. It's not as like flashy or as obvious as like somebody just throwing a million combos at you, but when they're 1-2ing your block constantly, keeping you at range like the way Masvidal just was, it's hard to get past it and it's hard to stop because he's slowly but surely chipping at your block.
Look.
And you have to close the distance now. It forces you to close the distance and take more damage to your block and your face now.
Look, although it's in real life and block breaking in that way is not the same. Ask any one of John Jones's opponents. Single shot, high variance, it continually attacks your opponent and works at them, gives them a lot to read from, and in this game, of course, will attack that block as well. It's a very, very smart and sometimes very dangerous and difficult obstacle to overcome. But look, Max Holloway now finds himself in top control. It's been typically where Webbo has done his best work. Although he's not going to be able to work his way out of this position too easily, J-Dime. Referee likely to stand him up any moment.
Yeah, this is the position where, like, nothing goes on. You're just kind of sitting here.
It's the position where excitement comes to die, right? Like, when you get into that skull position, like, there is no excitement. You know what's happening. They ain't moving until Herb Dean gets involved. But they're now back on the feet with only 13 seconds left in this first round. An interesting one for the first and opening bout. Or opening round with a big step off. Look, I'm not going to say we were wrong, but my God, is Webbo looking pretty good on the feet tonight, Roger. I mean, he's looking clean, man. He's made some advancements.
It's not bad. I'm not seeing nothing too crazy. I just think his block is getting hit a little too much, and he's trading a little too much. But honestly, outside of that, he's doing a good job. And he's also working the body, so that's why, Masvidal's stamina so low too,
He got the big stun as well, so he's got the rock. I mean, he's ahead in this fight, even if the volume went a little bit of the way of Kenmure, but he looks fundamentally the more sound fighter, which is interesting. I thought Kenmure would be the more technically proficient fighter in terms of fundamentals, but Webbo doing that right now. He's not doing anything special, you're right, but he's doing the right steps every single step of the way.
Yeah.
Hey, man, confidence to do that for you.
Yeah, man. Lucky gave him the confidence where I want to strike now. I'm not just a grappler. So you know he going to fall in love with the hands now, Cyrus. Ooh.
Yeah, it would appear so. And much like Roy Nelson back in the day, he realized that knocking people out's a little bit easier than grappling them for 15 minutes. And he's looking good, man. I'll be interested to see how it goes. He's going to be, kind of gauging this as his fighting career continues. But in the second round, so far, so good. He's just going to do exactly, kind of honestly, what Roger was calling for, which is not trade, because his head will get taken off if he does.
Yeah, he's doing a good job. I like the takedown attempt just to get Masvidal thinking about it, and I like what I think Webbo's doing perfectly and beautifully right now is he's punching in between Masvidal strikes. That's where he was finding so much success in the beginning of this round from. He's just hitting him in between his strikes. And now when Masvidal gives him the space, he starts to throw those kicks that he wants to throw.
Absolutely.
No! Oh, yeah, his block. I told you, yeah.
This might be it.
It might be it.
All that work. Roger, all that work for no dang. Look at her be.
Hey, nah. Why he tackle him like that? Damn. Nah, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm gonna keep it a beat. That would have pissed me off. That would have pissed me off losing like that. While he had a good fight, gets rocked once, breaks his block, drops him, ground and pound. It's done. Like damn, I'll be mad as fuck, man. Oh, hey, it happens, It happens.
Look, sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles, and that's the way it went here this evening, brother. Credit where credit is due. He stuck true to his game plan. He wanted to work those hands. He had to look for an opportunity. Max Holloway was attacking, trying to get that death by 1,000 cuts, but ultimately the big counter from Jorge Masvidal was there, and that power translated into the later rounds. But remember, that was a lightweight bout, so of course that's lightweight. Max Holloway lightweight. Jorge Masvidal, of course.
Look at the numbers. He was doing good, man. He landed more through less. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have been. If this is ranked, Webbo 100% would have messaged him, "You a bitch." He definitely would have messaged.
That's what he would have messaged.
Hey, nah, I would have been mad. I ain't gonna lie. I would have been salty. I ain't gonna lie. I would have been heated.
Jeez. Look, that was an incredible featured fight, a fun one that's going to move us on into the rest of this evening.